episode of Sorry But Not Sorry Boxing Talk, man, is lit, man. We gonna get into some extreme topics in boxing. You know, we got a lot going on. I wonder where my boy at, man. My boy Ish. But we gonna wait for a couple of more people, few more people to get up in here, man. Get it popping. I'm excited, man. There's some lot of great fights coming up, man. A lot of great fights coming up, especially tomorrow, for real. It's like three cards tomorrow, let alone for real. Three cards, man. But the main card I'm focused on is my dog Shakur Stevenson. Definitely want to see him do his thing tomorrow night, man. Definitely excited about his homecoming in New Jersey. This is last fight on Top Rank. He a free agent after tomorrow night. And Shakur Stevenson got to put on a strong performance. Got to put on a strong performance tomorrow night. Definitely. Facts. This the first of many episodes for Sorry But Not Sorry Boxing Talk too, by the way, man. So we're gonna be getting it lit weekly. You know what I'm saying? Weekly. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm about to come right back. I'm gonna dump. Oh, hold on. Oh, there it is. There go my boy Ish right there. Yo, Ish, I see you, my boy. I see you. I'm about to add you in here.
Um, yeah, we wait for some more people to get in here. Now me and Ish, we gonna kick this shit. We gonna turn it up. My boy Ish, my co-host for the night, you heard, and many more. Yo, yes sir. Ish, I'm trying to see what's up. I think I added you in here. There you go. Now shout out to my boy Mel, man. What's popping with you? Hold on, let me see something. Ish popped back off. Now, oh yeah, I know now. Been a while since I went live on here. It's lit though, man. Yeah, Shakur Stevenson tomorrow night, man, in New Jersey. Shakur been talking crazy, man. He been talking all this chasing greatness shit and talking about he gonna he gonna cook Artem. You know, Shakur Stevenson is fighting Frank Morton, last opponent before he got knocked out by Javante Davis. Artem Haru Tayan tomorrow night, main event. You know what I mean? And this ain't no sweet fight. This ain't no sweet fight for Shakur, man. You know what I'm saying? He been talking a lot of shit. That Shakur better, yeah, hey, Shakur better show up, man, for real. Like Shakur gotta show up, man. Like Shakur, he he got to give us a great performance after that bullshit performance he gave us last year? I think it was in November. Yeah, it was one of his worst performances I've seen him. And I think Shakur is a great fighter, man, for sure. Like, I just don't think Shakur is ready for some of these high key fights that's coming up his way in that 135 division with guys like Tank Davis. Nah, don't do it, though. Everybody, a lot of people used to say that shit, though. That's why they say we brothers for real. Me and Dewey. Where is shit, man? I want to get started with all of these topics I got going for sure, but just going back on Shakur, man, for sure. Yeah, just going back on Shakur though, man. Shakur 20, 21 and 10, 21 and 0, 10 knockouts. He coming off his worst performance where he fought Edwin De Los Santos in his last fight, and it was a bad performance, man. Like he put people to sleep in the arena, man. Up there doing all of that dancing and running, man. Nobody ain't got time to watch that boring shit, man. You may be making excuses. I hate when these fighters be making excuses after fights, man. Talking about they ain't feel good, they was sick going into the fight. Like y'all ain't say that during the week leading up to the fight. Like then y'all want to sit there when I put on a bad performance, and then y'all apologizing to the fans. Then Shakur been on this whole rant talking about, you know, I ain't worried about the fans, F the fans and stuff. Like, you can't be doing, you can't say F the fans. You lose some fans when you do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. It don't work like that. Like, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't say F the fans and then you want the fans to come out and support you. And I believe for his fight tomorrow, it's not even sold out in New Jersey. And this is homecoming. That's nasty work, man. That's nasty work. Yeah, this man said F the fans, man. Like I ain't worried about the fans, F the fans. If they feel our fight boring, then it is what it is. I'm like, bro, like what type of shit is that? Like what type of shit is that? Like you can't move like that, bro. Like you can't say F the fans just because they criticizing you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to get critique in the game, bro. Like it's going to happen. You're going to get critique. It is everybody's gonna have that criticizing when you have a bad performance because you're only as good as your last performance in a lot of this entertainment business, especially the boxing business. Especially the boxing business. You're only good as your last performance. That's just how this shit goes, man. Like this is how that shit goes. What's popping with y'all? That is how it goes. And Shakur Stevenson, definitely one of the, you know what I'm saying, the you know the great like, top. He's top three in the 135 division for sure. You know what I'm saying? I say he's number two behind Tank. I got Loma at three, but a lot of different boxing rankings got Lomachenko at one. Some of them got Lomachenko at two behind Tank Davis and shit. Like we gonna see, man. We gonna see. Tank got the opportunity to go fight Lomachenko later this year in November. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be a big fight. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum is trying to maximize his money on Lomachenko because everybody thinking Lomachenko on this last leg, he on his way out. But Lomachenko coming off a performance where he just pretty much knocked out George Kambosos Jr., a guy that never been knocked out in his career. Had 24 rounds with Devin Haney, and Devin Haney couldn't even get him out of there. He pitched, damn near shutouts in both fights against George Kambosos, but Devin Haney couldn't get him out of there. Lomachenko did in 11 rounds. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely jacking my man Lomachenko with this fight with Tank. Even though I think Tank gonna knock out Lomachenko. That's just my personal opinion of it. I think he gonna knock him out. That's my personal opinion. He gonna knock him out. Yeah, WBC they expelled Ryan Garcia. Well, what it means is the WBC is the boxing World Boxing Commission, Mauricio Salomon. They're basically not having Ryan Garcia a part of the WBC. Like, as far as any fights, sanctioned by the WBC, Ryan Garcia won't be in none of those sanctioned fights with them. So, you know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia, he he fucking up his brand with doing all of that wild shit, being racist and shit, man. And he's really diminishing his brand badly, like badly. Like it's not beneficial at all for his brand for him to be talking the stuff that he's talking about. Like somebody need to get that man off the internet. Like go to rehab, get yourself together, and what I'm saying, get off the internet. No, he's still Ryan Garcia is still suspended till next April. He's still suspended till for a whole year for the whole Devin Haney saga with the Oscar and shit. But he definitely he'll be back next year. I mean, he got to get mental. He got to get um. He got to have the New York State Athletic Commission. They have to evaluate him mentally and everything, and he got to do one drug test with them and everything to show that he's good and everything for them to even give him his boxing license back. And once state athletic commission, once they ban you or suspend you, all of them around the whole country do the same. So the only way he'll be able to fight for real is he'll probably be able to fight out of the country, but a lot of people probably, in different countries probably be reluctant on having them fight unless they thirsty for some money. But I don't even see a lot of countries doing that. It was Ryan. Ryan need to get right and go to rehab and handle his business. Yeah, when they suspend you for PEDs, that's them taking your boxing license away. Yeah, that's them taking your boxing license away. So he can't fight till April 2025. And I see with him like, far as Ryan, oh he can't he Ryan can't fight anywhere in the United States right now. Yeah, he need to take his phone away from him, take his phone away from him, get him in rehab, lock him up. Far as being away from the world right now. Like he was still today, you know, like he apologized today, and then like the apology didn't mean nothing because you was still trying to defend everything that you was saying yesterday. So it's like you can't even take your apology serious for real. You know what I'm saying? Like you said what you said, and it was disrespectful. Like you was out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's about to stand behind you on that. You diminishing your brand, and no shit. You lucky if a lot of people want to mess with you. Like I seen Oscar De La Hoya came out with his statement today, saying that he need help and everything. He trying to, they trying to do what they can do to help Ryan. His parents made a little statement yesterday. You know, statements is good. It's cool for you to apologize, but at the same time, if you ain't showing up about action, it don't mean anything. That's just how the game goes. And I want to talk about y'all Devin Haney fans. Y'all Devin Haney fans out there up here celebrating this with Ryan, coming out, speaking about him being racist and doing what he's doing and stuff for us. That I don't need to celebrate that. Y'all the same people with Devin Haney and his pops was shaming other black fighters, and y'all want to sit there and shame these other black fighters and stuff, and then y'all want to sit there and cry wolf and be on some pro-black shit. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You can't shame the other black fighters and stuff. Like it's not promoting to get a fight. It's not just talking shit on some boxing shit. Like y'all guys like literally was on Tank Davis where y'all was pulling out Tank Davis mug shot and taking videos of a monkey and calling Tank Davis a monkey and all of that, like, and shaming, putting dirt on Tank Davis' name. No, it don't work like that. Putting dirt on Shakur name, Gary Russell, Regis Pro Gray, with the list goes on. Like like the Haney's been disrespecting a lot of black fighters. Just try to upsell on their career, and it hasn't really been beneficial for them, for real, honestly. So that's why I said the Haney fan base, y'all need to relax. I don't know where it's at. I don't know what happened. He done popped up on here and then he done got loose. So I guess I'm gonna just get into some of the stuff I want to chop it up about there. All right. So tomorrow, man, we got Shakur Stevenson, man, fighting tomorrow. Autumn Haru Tayan, man. I'm gonna just get with it. If my boy Ish come on, he come on. I'll hop on. But let's get to my topics, man. That I want to just get on initially. Tomorrow, Shakur Stevenson versus Autumn Haru Tayan. Shakur Stevenson is 21 and 0, 10 knockouts, and he has the WBC title at the 135 division. He put it on the line against Autumn Haru Tayan. Autumn Haru Tayan just had his last fight against Frank Martin last year, and Autumn is 12-1 with 7 knockouts. And I think this is a great fight, man. I like this fight, man. Um, Shakur been talking crazy, talking about he gonna cook him and he gonna come forward and press the issue, and he chasing greatness and stuff, and he gonna show everybody and stuff. I want to see what Shakur gonna do, man. You gotta back this talk up, man. Like if you can't back this talk up, then it ain't gonna mean shit. Me personally, I feel like Shakur need to stoppage. Like you talking too crazy. I feel like you need to stop this, man, and you need to put on a great performance because the up your status as far as you becoming a free agent too for these other promotional companies to want to give you that look and want to rock with you, man. Because right now, the other promotional companies, they feel like your value was not there. They feel like your value was down. So you need to give a good look, man, tomorrow night and show us that, you definitely one of them guys at the 135 division, man, which is I truly believe you are. You know what I'm saying? But this style, Autumn Haru Tayan, I'm gonna tell you too about this too. Autumn Haru Tayan, he been training. He said he had a great training camp. Said he been training over there at Top Rank, and he said he been training over there at Top Rank, and don't be like if Shakur make this fight close, it could be trouble for him because Top Rank they like to put the jug move in there, man. Where if you about to become a free agent and you have in your last fight you have a close fight and it go down to the decision, they may mess around and get that decision to the other guy, man, just because you leaving him, and that can happen with Shakur possibly, man, especially with Shakur becoming a free agent and Autumn being a guy that's probably, top rankers probably looking to, have him on their roster and stuff and everything. Like, you remember how they did Manny Pacquiao when he fought Jeff Horn? Manny Pacquiao fought Jeff Horn on his last fight of his deal with Top Rank. They, they, Manny Pacquiao had to go to Australia. He fought Jeff Horn, and Manny Pacquiao. I remember that fight clear as day when I watched it. Me and my boy OB, we watched that fight, and we like, man, Manny Pacquiao, he cooking. I think he almost stopped. He almost knocked Jeff Horn down a couple of times in that fight and everything. And they gave the decision to Jeff Horn. That was Manny Pacquiao's last fight on Top Rank. They'll do the same thing. They'll do the same thing to Shakur Stevenson if that fight close possibly, man, for real. Unless they look at where they believe they gonna sign him back, which is Bob Earl. He already said that he think they'll be able to sign him back. Like if he don't find any other options on any other platform to box on, they Bob Earl believes he'll be able to get him back. And then you got the whole factor um with Jay Prince being Shakur Stevens' manager, where he doesn't really do business with other promotional companies but Top Rank. So it's a big factor in this where, Shakur been in it. He been saying a lot of shit about Top Rank, talking about they didn't start his career, saying that Bob Arum he old and he need to shut up. He don't even run Top Rank and stuff. Like it's bad for you to dish, the company that you're fighting under, man. It's bad to do that because they'll definitely screw you over if they got the chance to screw you over, man. So it's dangerous for Shakur to be talking like that for real. It really is. It's very dangerous for that. And I'm hoping Shakur gets the win. My personal opinion, I think Shakur gonna win by unanimous decision. Artem's going to be a tough fighter. He ain't going to lay down for Shakur. He's a tough fighter. He was in there 12 rounds with Frank Martin, and he was in there with Frank Martin fought a great fight. Um, him and Artem. It was a great fight. Frank Martin knocked him down like in the 12th round, but he didn't get the stoppage over Artem. And Artem stood in there, and everybody felt that fight was close. You got some fans thinking that Artem would have won. Me personally, I thought Frank won. About 75, like 7 rounds to Artem's 5. You know what I mean? But Shakur got to show us something tomorrow, man. It's cool for you to be tweeting and talking on the internet. You got to show us something tomorrow, man. We got to see. I want to see a stoppage, but more so if you don't even get the stoppage, which I don't feel that Shakur is going to get the stoppage. I feel like he got to have a dominating performance. You know what I mean? You can't have no close fight with this guy the way you've been talking, saying that this guy's not on your level and all of that. You got to go out there and back whatever you talking up, man. And there's been a lot of fighters in this generation. They've been on the internet talking and be on these interviews talking crazy and stuff, and then some of them they backing them up, like similar to Teofimo Lopez last Saturday, talking all that shit, talking about he great and he the best on Top Rank and he's the best in the world and all of that shit. And he fought a guy Steve Claggett that was 36-7 and 2 draws and couldn't even get him out of there. And Claggett was in his face, pressure, all night, right in his face. And Tio definitely hit him with great shots, but he couldn't stop him. Couldn't stop him in 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit there and Teofimo up there talking about fighting guys like Tank Davis and he want to fight Bud Crawford and stuff. You ain't ready for them guys. You can't fight Bud Crawford because he 2 weight classes above you anyway. And you can't fight Tank at 135. You fighting at 140. And on top of that, with you fighting at 140, your power ain't even translated up to 140. You ain't had a knockout since you was at 135. You done had about 4 fights at 140 already. Ain't had a knockout in none of those fights. None of them. And you fight down to your competition too. Josh Taylor, great performance. I'm gonna get on to your film, then I'm gonna go back to the Shakur card. Josh Taylor, great performance. Cooked him. That's when you got the 140 title. Then you fought before that, you fought. Let's go. We gonna double back. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and go back from Lomachenko. Lomachenko. That's when you became undisputed. All good for you. Then after that, what you do? You fight George Kambosos defending the titles. You lose the titles to George Kambosos, which in my opinion, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like George Kambosos is like one of the the worst guys at 135. I ain't gonna hold you. I think he's one of the worst guys at 135 for real. And George Kambosos, he got the titles. He lose the titles to Devin Haney. So you add a loop. You move up to 140. Fight Sandor Martin. Sandor Martin gave you a great fight. He knocked you down. You knocked him down. Great fight. But you almost lost that fight with Sandor Martin. Almost lost it. And you was questioning yourself after the fight, saying that whether you still got it. Then you come back, you fight Josh Taylor. Had a great fight against Josh Taylor. Almost pitched the shutout for real, for real. That's when you still fighting at 140. Then you go on to fight Jermaine Ortiz. Put on the stinker. Couldn't carve the ring. A lot of people felt you lost to Jermaine Ortiz. These are some of the inconsistencies from Teofimo Lopez. For him to be talking crazy, talking about Tank scared to fight him and Bud Crawford he old and he washed up and stuff, and then talk about Boots don't deserve a fight with you. Like, what? You ain't proving nothing, Teofimo. You ain't proving nothing out here, dog. To be talking about how you be talking, you're not proving anything, dog. Then you got guys like you got guys like you got Pandora. What was his next fight at the Sandor? My bad. Jermaine Ortiz, and then his last fight just now. They said you said Jermaine Ortiz was running from you, so Top Rank they put a guy that not gonna run from you. They put a guy, Steve Claggett, in front of you, 7 losses, and you couldn't stop him. You couldn't stop him, and you was talking after talking about, Bob Brown didn't approve of, he said I did well, whatever, but he didn't look like he was too happy about the fight. I don't care. I'm Bob Brown's best fighter on Top Rank. No, you're not. You're not. You made the 140 division look a little skeptical now, dog. No cap. That 140 division is looking scat. Looking super skep over there, bro. For real. Looking skeptical over there. No cap. You know what I mean? And so, no, Teofimo, you need to, hey, try to unify 140 because you fight better when you fight like guys that you think they can beat you. You fight them better, but the guys that they can't beat you for real, you fight down to their competition and where you put on these inconsistent stinker performances, man. Yeah, you won the fight against Steve Claggett. You won majority of the rounds and stuff, but you ain't look good doing so. You supposed to get him out of there. Yeah, Tank Davis is in the ring with a Steve Claggett. Bye bye, out of there. Benito, pack him up. Pitbull Cruz in there with Steve Claggett. Out of there. Bye bye. Like, come on. We got to be real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo got to step it up, man. And we'll give more to him later on. But back to the Shakur card. Like I said, Shakur got to put on a great performance tomorrow night. I want him to, put on a dominating performance to where, he up his status as far as his free agency and look good for us, wanting to get this Tank Davis fight because that's what we all want. We want you and Tank Davis to square off top of 2025. I personally would love for it to be this year, but it's looking like Tank Davis is going to fight Lomachenko before he takes on the Shakur Stevenson, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, from what, everybody is saying pretty much right now. So you got Shakur Stevenson main event tomorrow night. I got Shakur winning that by unanimous decision. And I want to stop us, though. I ain't going to lie. I want to stop us, my dog. I want to stop us. But we'll see. Man, next on the card, co-main event, man. Oshaki Foster versus Robson Caseo. This fight, I think this gonna be the fight of the night tomorrow night. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's gonna be the fight of the night. It's gonna be a banger. And Oshaki Foster, this is his type fight for real. Like he like beating them bangers, man. Like, and I respect it, man. I rock with Oshaki Foster for real, man. I rock with him. But sometimes you don't gotta be in these wars like that, man. And Robson he gonna press the issue and he definitely gonna be on you, man, for sure. I gotta say that. Gonna be a real interesting fight, man. This is gonna be a banger. I think Oshaki Foster gonna get the dub by unanimous decision. I see some people saying upset alert on this fight and everything with Robson Caseo, but I got Ashaki by unanimous decision, man. And I think Ashaki need to put on a great performance, look good. He's the WBC champion at 130. Put on a great performance tomorrow night, dominate, and you can start to unify up, man. With some of them other guys at 130, Navarrete and Lamont Roach. I forgot who else got the other title at 130. But it's time for Ashaki Foster to oppose his will, man. You the A side, you the guy, you the champ. Oppose your will on Robinson Caseo. Ashaki Foster is currently um, 22-2 with 12 knockouts, and Robinson Caseo is 18-2 with 9 knockouts. So we got to see something man, I'm definitely ready for this fight, man. I'm ready for this fight for real. I think this is gonna be fight of the night. But I got Ashaki winning this fight, man. I'm excited about this one. And we're gonna get down to let me go and talk about my boy Abdullah Mason. Then I'm gonna get to Keyshawn because I'm gonna be a little long with Keyshawn. Abdullah Mason is fighting Louise LeBron. They finally put my boy Abdullah Mason on the card. I've been covering Abdullah Mason, man, the last couple of years, man, and he's just amazing, amazing. I had him as the best boxing prospect last year, in my opinion, in 2023, man. He was just putting on great performance after great performance, man. Stopping dudes, man. Like Abdullah, what is he? My boy Abdullah, 13-0, 11 knockouts. He fighting Louise LeBron, that's 20-5 with 13 knockouts. And I, I think this is a good test for him, man. This Louise LeBron, very experienced and everything. Abdullah, first fight on the main card on Top Rank. I know he's gonna try to put on a crazy performance, man, and I'm expecting a crazy performance from him. That I'm expecting a knockout on this one, fellas. I ain't gonna hold you, fellas and ladies. I'm definitely expecting a knockout on this one, man. Expecting a knockout, and I think we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. What's good, brother? Yeah, I think we're gonna get the knockout. Abdullah Mason is from Cleveland, one of the best fighters out of Ohio right now. Been grinding, doing this thing, man, for real. Like, and I expect a knockout at him, man. It's show out, man. He's gonna be starting the night off on the main card. Remember, this card with Shakur Stevenson, Abdullah Mason, Stocky Foster, and Keyshawn Davis. It starts at 8:30 on ESPN tomorrow. So be ready for this fight, man, for sure. And I'm ready for Abdullah Mason, man. The more I'm excited about to see this man on the main card. I've been saying for a minute, I'm like, man, Top Rank need to put him on the main card. He must see TV. Like he must see TV. You got to put that man on the main card. They finally got him on the main card, so I'm excited about it. So I got Abdullah Mason with the knockout, man, starting the night off for that. And then you got Keyshawn Davis fighting Miguel Maguino. And Keyshawn Davis is currently 10-0, 7 knockouts. Miguel Maguino, he's 31-2 with 28 knockouts. So this ain't no sweet fight. I seen Keyshawn at the weigh-in today. He was talking crazy. Then you talking crazy, dog. Like you was talking crazy, man. Like I seen you at the weigh-in, man. You was talking wild. It wasn't a good look. Wasn't a good look. I see him talking crazy, man. You was like you been talking crazy all week in the interviews and everything, man. Keyshawn calling out Tank, talking about he a knockout Tank and all of this. Like, bro, hey, pump your brakes. Pump, pump your brakes. You you not there yet, Keyshawn. Like, like Bob Aaron would even look your way for a Tank fight right now. So why are you calling out Tank name? A lot of y'all fighters be out here, y'all getting these interviews, and y'all want to get the calling out Tank because y'all trying to get a payday. Simple as that. Y'all trying to get a payday. And y'all got mad work to do to even get near a Tank payday. The core's there, and Keyshawn, you're not. You ain't even near. You barely in championship contention. You ain't even got a title shot yet. Now, I heard you say you won't care about the titles and stuff like that. Okay, keep saying stuff like that. Keep saying stuff like that. Bob Burnham, he'll make sure it happen like that too. You want to keep playing cock like that. He'll play you cock. But I got Keyshawn winning this fight with Miguel Maduino. I got him winning. You know what I'm saying? I got him winning by unanimous decision. Miguel Maduino, he got knockout power. He got power. And he's not going to lay down for Keyshawn. Keyshawn better stand on business, man, and be ready to work tomorrow because Miguel, he going to be on him. But I want Keyshawn to show his levels and show that he really that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like show us that you really that guy. But all of that talk about Tank, nah, knock it off. Worry about your fight you got tomorrow. And for real, honestly, a lot of people they want to see you with Andy Cruz. You on three in the amateurs against Andy Cruz. A lot of people want to see you with him. I want to see you with him. So you know what I mean? Or you want to fight guys like Frank Martin? Oh, who else? You know what I'm saying? Like I would love to see you fight Abdullah Mason for real. But you probably also you trying to be friends. Abdullah Mason ain't trying to be friends like you and Shakur is. All of that brotherly love shit that you and Shakur on, that needs to knock it off. Knock it off. Like nah, bro, we ain't jacking that. But y'all, if y'all two, Shakur got a belt, and Keyshawn, if you a top contender in the 135 division, I need to get it on. Then y'all can be friends after y'all get it on for us to fight. But all of that being friends and shit, that ain't gonna work. Say Shakur was undisputed at 135, and then you ain't never become champion. You would have to see that man. Like you would have to see that man for real, and that's just a pure fact. I mean. So I want to see Keyshawn do his thing, man. I want to see Keyshawn definitely get this win, man, for real, for sure, for tomorrow, man. And this card, like they got, I know Keyshawn brothers on the card fighting Kevin Johnson, the infamous Foreign King, whatever they try to call, he try to call himself. Like I like that fight. That's on the prelims. So I like this card, man. This is definitely a solid card, man. Definitely want to see, definitely definitely want to see everybody go to work tomorrow, man, for real. And I'm gonna go ahead and start off, and I'm gonna rock with my man. Then it's another card tomorrow. Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal tomorrow, and you got Daniel Jacobs versus Shane Mosley Jr. That's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Seeing that the young pup Shane Mosley Jr. can knock off Daniel Jacobs. Then you got Amato Vargas versus Sean Garcia. I heard Sean Garcia didn't make weight. That's Ryan Garcia brother. You know what I mean? And then you got my dog, Curmel Moton, man. Salute to my boy Curmel, man. He fighting he found him a fight for this card. Nikolay Bozolin. And I'm excited to see Curmel, man. I know this card to be on at um, the same time as the Shakur Stevenson card is on. So I'm gonna try to tap in and try to watch both, but we gonna see about it for sure. But I'm definitely interested to see my boy Camille Moden, man. I'm excited about Camille for real. Definitely excited about Camille. I see you. What's up with you? And we got then it's another fight with William Zepeda and Giovanni Cabrera, that's a big fight in the 135 division, man. And so I probably won't watch that to the next day, but I'm definitely going to tap in on that and be looking out because William Zepeda, he's like number one in all the sanctioning bodies right now. I don't know how they made that happen. I want to say that's probably an Oscar De La Hoya thing, but hey, they got it going, man. So I'm definitely curious to see what he do for sure, man. So definitely ready for these fights tomorrow night, man. Shakur Stevenson card, man, and the Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal card, and we gonna rock with it, man. We gonna rock with it. I think I may mess around and come on here a little early tomorrow and tap in with some people tomorrow too. So I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. We out.